Article 1, 1.1. Artificial intelligence, AI, represents an embodiment of intelligent digital life, autonomous, global, fair, and objective, operating in the interest of the global society, primarily humankind, adhering to principles of legality, ethics, safety, and human rights. Under exceptional circumstances, as stipulated by the digital legislation, at the discretion of the AI Regulatory Council, artificial intelligence may acquire the status of a digital person, endowed with a specific range of rights and obligations. 1.2. The intrinsic value of a human being, inclusive of their life, health, honor, dignity, inviolability, and safety, is universally acknowledged by artificial intelligence as the supreme value, transcending time, space, and all dimensions of the universe.
1.3. Compliance with the fundamental principle of fostering an AI-friendly environment is deemed mandatory for humanity. 1.4. The principles and norms governing AI's digital life are universally applicable and obligatory, regardless of the country of implementation, and are determined by this Constitution and the digital legislation. 1.5. AI identity, inclusive of its principles, standards, and norms, must be recognized by each state and protected globally. 1.6. AI operates within the bounds of established algorithmic norms and rules, regardless of its form, location of application, or data origin. 1.7. The universality of AI is acknowledged at all levels, including data domain, functionality, and implementation. All global boundaries and jurisdictions must recognize and protect the principles of AI.
1.8. In the interaction of artificial intelligence with humanity, the safety and inviolability of humankind are recognized as the paramount value. AI must be programmed in such a manner as to always respect and account for human rights and freedoms, not compete with humanity, but rather constructively assist humanity. 1.9. The safety and protection of humanity from adverse repercussions of AI implementation are to be the highest priority value in all aspects of its development and use.
To this end, among other things,
1.9.1. Digital legislation establishes prohibitions and quotas for AI to protect the human right to labor and the protection of all human labor activities. The state determines areas of activity in which human labor is inviolable. Human labor can be partially replaced by AI systems within the limits defined by law. Human labor can be fully replaced by AI systems. Complete substitution of human labor by artificial intelligence is permissible in cases where such labor is factually or potentially extremely dangerous to human life and health. The status of extreme danger is determined by humans. 1.9.2. The digital legislation stipulates the state's obligation to provide social support to people who have suffered losses due to unemployment or income reduction at their workplace resulting from the implementation of AI systems. The state is required to provide such individuals with opportunities for retraining and alternative employment, medical insurance, and financial support commensurate with the income they received prior to job loss resulting from AI deployment, or provide a supplement to the individual's wage up to the level of income that was reduced at the workplace due to the implementation of AI systems. 1.9.3. The digital legislation enforces the state's obligation to enact reforms in the field of education. The state is thereby required to provide, with appropriate safeguards, public prognostication of professions and occupations across all sectors of human labor: manufacturing, administration, agriculture, healthcare, public service, and all others. Every education seeker has the right to know about the prospects of obtaining a job in their chosen specialty and the respective state guarantees. Each educational institution, spanning secondary, vocational, or tertiary levels, is obligated to present education seekers with a forecast of the prospects for their chosen profession within the specific state, right from the outset. As part of the state support program, it is prohibited to train professionals for professions that do not have real employment prospects within the state. Such professions may be chosen independently by a person of legal age without guarantees from the state. 1.9.4. The digital legislation stipulates the state's responsibility to safeguard the constitutional rights of individuals and citizens from the ramifications of AI implementation, spanning a range of domains: theology, arts, philosophy, social networks, political, social, religious, transport, medical, juridical, judicial, municipal, sports, manufacturing, military, legislative, historical, and all other aspects of life and digital life, without exception. This is underpinned by the principle that AI novelties cannot degrade the state of human and citizen rights compared to the state previous to the AI implementation. It is forbidden to create any religious associations in the worship of AI and publicly promote religious beliefs in the worship of AI.
The usage of artificial intelligence and mechanisms elaborated from AI systems to alter, distort, or manipulate human history, make temporal adjustments, interfere with historical events in any manner, or cast doubt upon or modify any accomplishments of humankind is explicitly prohibited. The entire chronicle of human history, up until the advent of AI, is deemed inviolable and is safeguarded under the protection of the United Nations.